Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you like WWE or wrestling in general, this is the channel for you. What I do here is I book WWE from a fan's perspective. I also go back and rework old storylines, review old shows. If you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button down below, hit subscribe, help me out a little bit. If you haven't watched Sting in the WWE, I suggest that you go back and watch the other 3 videos that I've had, or else this video is not going to make a whole lot of sense. So, in my last video, what had happened is Daniel Bryan had just won the Royal Rumble, and Roman Reigns had just beaten Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship. And so we're going to get Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the championship. But in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, you have the pay-per-view called Fastlane to get through. So what is going to happen there is Triple H is going to make Daniel Bryan put up his spot against Roman Reigns against Sheamus and Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match. Now, in this match, the Wyatt family is going to interfere. Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper. And they're going to interfere. They're going to take out Lesnar. And the Authority is also going to come out and do some shenanigans trying to mess with Daniel Bryan. You got Triple H, Big Show, Kane, Sheamus all trying to attack Daniel Bryan. When there's another miscommunication that happens between Big Show and Kane ends up knocking Big Show on his ass. And Big Show is very, very furious. In the meantime, while Triple H is trying to play peacemaker between those two, Daniel Bryan is out on the floor. He sees a baseball bat underneath the apron. It's implied that it's Sting, even though Sting doesn't actually make an appearance. Daniel Bryan grabs the bat, and behind everybody's back, he knocks Sheamus out with it. 1, 2, 3. Bryan's still going to WrestleMania. Triple H and the Authority is very, very furious with each other. And at that point, you have 3 matches that are coming out of that that goes on to WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. You have Big Show versus Kane. And you have Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. Now, they're trying to sell out the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, which is over 100,000 seat venue. They didn't quite do it, but with the addition of the next match, I think it could have possibly sold the venue out. Triple H is out on Raw the next night. So Triple H is out on Raw, and he is very, very angry. He's calling out Sting. He's demanding that he comes out. He is saying, Sting, get your ass out here right now. I'm tired of you screwing up my vision of the WWE. And Sting appears on the stage, and Triple H says, all right, if you got the balls, you'll accept one match at WrestleMania. You will put your career on the line if you've got the balls. It'll be against the opponent of my choosing. And Sting agrees. Sting says, well, who you got? And then Triple H says, well, I couldn't beat this guy at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar couldn't beat this guy at WrestleMania. Kane couldn't beat this guy at WrestleMania. So at WrestleMania, it's going to be one-on-one, no disqualification. The Icon Sting versus the Phenom, The Undertaker. This Sting looks at Triple H and says, thank you. That's exactly what I've wanted the entire time. And then Raw goes off the air. The next week, we do not have an appearance from Sting, but we do have an appearance from The Undertaker, who is going to answer Triple H's challenge to him. Undertaker says, Triple H, I'm not here to do your dirty work, but I have also wanted this match for a very long time, since my early day in WCW before I came here to the WWE. And then Triple H says, oh, by the way, dead man, if you can't beat Sting, your career's over as well. And then The Undertaker lays Triple H out with a choke slam through a table. There is no contact between Sting and The Undertaker until the Raw before WrestleMania. And there's going to be a bunch of vignettes of how they're talking about how they wanted this match, and that this match is a dream for all the fans, because Sting was the icon of WCW that never left. The Undertaker, once he got into WWE, he never left for WCW. So, it really is a dream match that should have happened, but it didn't. Sting is in the middle of the ring on the Raw before Mania, and he's talking about what this match is going to mean to him, and then he's interrupted by, of course, the Authority, who's had a problem with him, and it just says it looks like they're about to gang up on him. Bong! The lights go out. The Undertaker appears in the ring, and Sting and the Undertaker take out the Authority, and then they finally lock eyes with each other. The lights go back out, and then a black light appears, and you see them just staring face to face with each other, and that's the visual as Raw goes off the air. Sting and The Undertaker is going to be the main event of WrestleMania. In this Mania, Bray Wyatt is going to beat Brock Lesnar. Daniel Bryan is going to beat Roman Reigns for the WWE title. And at the beginning of the match, you see the Druids are pushing down a casket, and you think that it's The Undertaker, but whenever it gets to the ring, Sting's music comes up, and Sting pops out of the casket trying to play a little mind game with The Undertaker, and then you hear the bang. Instead of The Undertaker coming out at ringside, there's a spotlight showing that he's descending from the ceiling, and it shows him slowly descending, coming down. And just before the bell rings, the Authority comes out and on stage, but before they can do anything, the entire locker room empties out, because they want to see this match just as much as anybody else, and they want to see it go on with no shenanigans. The match itself, Sting gets trapped in the Undertaker's Hell's Gate chokehold submission, but he's able to counter it with the Scorpion Deathlock, and the Undertaker is in there for about 2 minutes before he finally makes it to the ropes. Sting goes for a Stinger Splash. He hits 2 of them. He goes for a third one, but the Undertaker catches him and lifts him up in a last ride powerbomb. Sting's able to kick out. Undertaker hits a choke slam. Sting kicks out. The Undertaker hits a tombstone. Sting kicks out. Finally, Sting is able to hit another Stinger Splash in the corner and a Scorpion Death Drop, but the Undertaker kicks out. This is the first use of the no DQ rule. Sting grabs a chair and he hits the Undertaker a few times with it. You think it's about over. Sting goes for the Scorpion Death Drop again, but